So we are back, and I made an unintentional mistake, which I didn't plan for it to be a mistake, but we had a chicken bowl from Chipotle right around 4 o'clock, and it is, I can't even see the time. It's about I would say around 5:50 now. I'm still kind of full. So basically, I'm going to do shoulders as promised, and I'm just going to warm up here real quick, then put some weight on. We're going to do overhead press, and yeah, so I'm just going to work with the bar with no weight on it. I'm not going to record this part, but basically it's just going through the motions just with the bar, no weight. I'm betting that I will have a bicep because of the flannel. I'm betting that I'll have a bicep pump, and I'm not even really working them. But, so I did like maybe 5 reps with no weight, 5 reps, another 5 reps with no weight, and then 5 with the 25s on each side, and now we're gonna move to the 45s, and then we'll start building. Okay, first working set. A little close on that re-rack, but that wasn't too bad. I was able to stay pretty stiff, which is what I want. I'll use my legs. This starts getting really tough, but again, I'm trying to aim for 6. If I can get 6, then that's progress. There was a time where I couldn't even get 5 of these, so. Okay, next set. Oh, that was tough. This is still a pretty tough weight to work with. I don't really want to go down, but I might go down to the 35s just so I can get some more reps in. Because I want to be able to do more than 3. So, all right, it's lighter weight, so we're just going to jump right back into it. Man, these are tough today. Woo. I don't know if I need more rest. See, I came off balance on my toes. But I don't know if I need more rest or what. But this isn't the only exercise with this motion that we'll be doing. So, but this is how I like to start shoulders. So, but feel free to start them however you wish. You can just do these with dumbbells if you wanted to. Okay, another set. And then we'll probably do one more. And then after this, probably do dumbbell, like a dumbbell version of this or a machine. Gonna hit, I don't fuck with lateral raises. I hate them. So I'd much rather do a press like this. So Gonna do this, another exercise like this. Rear delts, traps, maybe like some upper back. I kind of find myself doing more upper back on shoulder days than I do back days. My back days tend to be, I wind up getting into them when I bias my lats. So, and yeah, like with shoulders, it's like, how much can you really do with shoulders? So, yeah, so let's just get into this. Woo. Okay. One more set of that and I will be satisfied with this. Woo. I'm feeling warm. Ugh. I took some adrenaline nootropic blend pre-workout and nitrox pump, which good focus blend if you're someone that likes to be not so much cracked out but like focused with your workouts. It's a pretty solid combo. I noticed a really good pump up with the nitrox, so this should be pretty decent. And all this extra heat is going to help. Little anecdote. Fortunately for me, my friend's dog chewed my Apple Watch band. So, but he left the notch that I needed to wear it. So I'm just kind of hoping that this doesn't fly off at some point. Okay. We can be done with this and move on to the next exercise. Woo! All right, so the thing that I wanted was taken. So I have the 30s, and I'm just going to do a dumbbell shoulder press. I have the bench not totally vertical. That way there I can actually put the dumbbells in front of my body, like I guess in front of my shoulders, so I'm not really coming from here, which is much harder and it's not the best for the shoulders. So this position allows you to keep like a more natural position with your shoulders. And again, I don't really do this a whole lot, so really trying to work on getting that stability. Okay. Woo. We could go up in weight, but I didn't want to just choose a high weight to start. That's just like asking, unless you know you could already do it, like pretty tightly. Yeah, that's just kind of asking for an injury. So, like a crock pot, low and slow. I believe that that's the way to go, or at least that's the way I like to go. So, yeah, rest for a little bit longer. And I think I could probably handle the 40s. So we're just gonna handle the 40s. I don't know why that came out weird, but 40 pounds, shooting for that 8 rep max. Alrighty then. Okay, so we can go up even further. So I won't count that as a working set. I think we will do, I think 50s might be the magic number. I think that's what I should be working with. So we'll do 3 sets of the 50s, and maybe 4 if it's feeling good. But these weren't necessarily like a cakewalk. So I normally won't count a set if it's like super light, but if I did get some work out of it, it can count as the first one. Because overall, then it's just, you know, it winds up being like 5 sets, doing a decent amount of reps. You know, the muscle is going to fatigue. All right, possibly overly ambitious, but we're gonna see how it goes. I'm somewhat of a scientist, so let's do a little experiment. Oh, that's not bad. Woo! I got more than I thought. So maybe I could do the 55s. You know what, fuck it. We're gonna put on the 55s. I'll do 2 sets of that. We'll move on. Because after the overhead press, my side delts are starting to get a little tired. I could already tell I'm gonna be on fire tonight, especially after doing cardio earlier. 2 exercises in. I said this before, but I'm sweating like a whore in church. Woo. No, not knocking whores that may go into church, and I don't really want to use that term. It's more like an expression, but I don't mean it in a derogatory fashion. But I would imagine that the self-judgment of said person would result in a lot of perspiration. So, all right, we got these 55s. I think I could get at least 6 with this, but let's give it a whirl. Oh man. All right. That's exactly what I was going for. All right, so next time we can just start working with the 55s, assuming my body can handle it at the time. It can fluctuate based on how much you ate, the amount of nutrients you have, your hydration level, sleep. Again, you might have a really good workout one day, and the next one you might feel like, the next time you hit that muscle, you might feel weaker. Maybe you need more rest. It could be due to a variety of factors. Just the main point is, don't beat yourself up. You can still get in a good workout, even if it's with a lighter weight. And in fact, I think it's necessary to do those workouts with the lighter weight. That way you can make sure your form's on point. If your form's on point, you're gonna reduce the likelihood of injury and just reinforce that those neural pathways, which is gonna help you everywhere else. Okay, this will be the last set. Sticking with the 55s. Again, aiming for, I got 7 last time, we're aiming for at least 6. I'm good with that. Let's move on. Ooh, I can actually see my delts poking through this flannel, which is kind of exciting. I don't know if you all can see it, but that's pretty cool. Woo. I want to congratulate my man Austin. He works at one of the college bars in the same plaza, but he finally hit 315, and he came up to tell me about it. So it's awesome. I love hearing like people's successes. I think that the world would be a much better place if we didn't hate on one another and we were like celebrated other people. One thing I learned about successful people is that they don't tear people down. They try to lift others up. And this isn't everybody, but I mean, you could be successful in an asshole. Who are you gonna have at the end of the day? The most pain in the ass part of this machine is trying to figure out where to fucking set up the camera. But we're gonna do like these rear delt things. And yeah. So hopefully I'm in front. Yep. Oh man. All right, so that was 10. So I know I can go up a little bit in weight. I might readjust this position because I don't know if I like it, but probably increase the weight and get to our targeted rep range, but that was feeling pretty good, so. Okay, like I kind of want to be careful with this just because like this can recruit my traps and I don't really want that. Though I am hitting traps, so it's not the end of the world, but really I'm trying to focus on the rear delts. And, you know, maybe I'll do some rear delt flies. I'm not even grabbing this right because I'm distracted, but we'll do this and see how this goes. Whew. Okay. Woo. That was pretty tough, but we'll stick with this weight. That was good, and we can go to failure on this because it's light enough. I can control it enough. I'm not really worried about injury too much. So probably 2 more sets of this. And I actually might do some rear delt flies with dumbbells just because I do tend to feel those pretty well. So yeah, that's the plan. But as with anything with me, plans are subject to change. So we'll see. Okay. What is it? Did I say like 2 more sets of these? All right, we're gonna say 2 more sets. Executive decision. Okay. One more and we'll move on. I don't even know if that was in frame, but one more, we'll move on. I'll say, it's got to be after 6 now for sure. And it's like busy, but like not as busy as it's been. I would say on a scale of like for as far as busy days go, it's probably about a 6 or a 7. So decent amount of people, but it also feels kind of empty too. I'm sure within the next 30 minutes we'll have a whole swath of people coming in. So let's take advantage while we can. All right. We'll quit pussyfooting around and just get into it. I hope I'm centered, but beautiful. All right, let's move on. I'm done with this. So I found this nice little intimate spot to do fucking shrugs. I don't know how I landed on shrugs. I just decided might be a good time to do them. So, and I've already been here for a fucking hour. It does not feel like it. Granted, I have to set up the camera and everything, so if you were to do this, it wouldn't take you that long. So don't let that dissuade you. And I'm just gonna hold at the end. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna go up and wait because I don't want to be able to do that many. So, but that felt good. Felt the contraction. I don't want things too heavy to where I'm just trying to get it up. I'm not really feeling what I want to feel. I don't want to lift the weight just for the sake of lifting the weight. Fucking brain blast idea I had. So I got the 90s, gonna do shrugs with those. And then I found some 17 and a half that I'm gonna do the rear delt flies with. So I'll do a superset to maximize intensity and efficiency. I think I might have said that, but I'm saying it again. So I want to hold it. Oh my God. All right, now. Oh, I hope this is in fucking frame, but I'll just scoot over. Ooh, oh, my leg. My leg. I feel like that fish. Okay. Woo. So during my rest, I'm gonna go get the 20 pounds. 17 and a half is just a smidge too light. So I will be back with the 20s. I'm gonna stick with the 90s. I'm happy with the 90s, especially with that hole at the end. That fucking burns. So yeah, I'll be right back and we'll just get started with the next set. All right, 2 more sets of this. Jesus. Fuck. Whew. Okay. Woo. I'm dropping these like I don't give a fuck about my toes. Oh my Lanta. Whew. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. Whew. He needs some fucking milk. Actually, milk sounds terrible. I fucking hate milk. You can get some extra protein and fats from drinking it, but ugh. Okay, I'll go. I mean, no me gusta. All right, last set for this. And this one, I want to really hold the 90s at the end for like a long time. I don't know how long, but long. Oh, Lord, give me strength. Nope. Oh, my Lanta. I feel like if someone made a soundboard of me, it'd just sound like Ric Flair. Oh. Okay. Oh, I can't hold shit anymore. Oh my God. I think we can get out of here, but there's still one more thing that I must do. Okay, so I'm going to do this. It is a converging shoulder press. I saw this when I was doing the, when I was at the cable, like the dual cable thing, and it looked interesting. So I'm going to finish it off with this, and then we'll go next door, see everything, and then we'll go home and fucking chill. So, okay. All right, we can do more weight because I was able to do a decent amount of those, and that was only. What the hell? Oh, it's kilograms. All right, we'll put it at 130. It was at like 100 before. But overall, I think this is a pretty successful workout day. Burned a sufficient amount of calories. Got some good meals in. And yeah, I don't track anything when it comes to meals. I probably should, and I have in the past. But I kind of have a good feel just from doing it before. Originally, I didn't because I used to be much heavier, and if I would have told you that, you'd have been like, stop fucking lying. But now I kind of know roughly what I'm eating and what I'm burning. So I've been able to like get some gains and lose fat while eating a lot of garbage. So now I kind of want to take this shit more seriously than I have been. Like I took working out seriously, but the diet and whatnot wasn't taken so seriously. I was not really living a healthy lifestyle before, and right now I'm kind of in that transitory period where, you know, I do want to, you know, tighten shit up. So, but if you're just starting out, it'd be helpful to know how much you're consuming, because most people have no fucking idea. They say they know, but they really have no fucking idea how much they're consuming. And then they wonder why they're gaining weight. That was me before. I was eating way more than I was burning. So definitely helpful to get a food scale in the beginning. You can use MyFitnessPal to like track your macros and everything. Go to tdeecalculator.net. Answer the questions honestly, because if you don't, you're just doing yourself a disservice. But then you'll find your target for either bulking, maintenance, or cutting. And then there you go. Now you have your macros. Weigh out your food in the beginning, but after a while you won't need to do that. Like you could weigh out 50 grams of something and put it in a container and be like, oh, okay. And then visually see, like you could see it. Over time, you'll know, like, all right, I know approximately this much is this amount. So, but in the beginning, it's pretty crucial to like weigh, just to see. You start weighing your food, you will see very quickly how much you've been over consuming. If you're struggling to lose weight, I'm telling you, that's probably like number one diet thing is start weighing your food. But that's enough of that. Let's just get into this. Okay. Yeah, we can go up with more. So I want to bump it down too, and we'll just finish that out. Okay. Yeah. Since that was easier to do in the beginning, I wanted to throw on the extra weight at the end and just like burn it out instead of just stopping, because I could have kept going. That I couldn't do another one. So, and then this will be our working weight. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Let's bump it down one more, because I was able to get to 8 after all that. So I really want to be like working for that 6th rep with this. I want to either get that, like working towards it, or getting at least 6. I guess I should say at most 6. All right, home stretch. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm gonna clean this, get the fuck out of here. Woo! Okay, the moment of truth. And this is, I never know where to put this, but let's see what we have done. If I'm being honest, my shoulder pump was kind of fading towards the end because I'd been there so long, but that's okay. I enjoy being at the gym for a while. It's not really a chore for me. And I saw a couple of people. I shouted out Austin before. And then I met a guy recently. He goes by Biggie. But he was in there. He's been in there consistently. And he used to be much heavier. He cut, I think, at least 100 pounds or so. But he's in there all the fucking time. And, dude, I love seeing that shit. I love seeing people fucking accomplish what they didn't think was possible. Because that's how, oh man, what am I doing? Because there was a time where I was just like that. I didn't know what was possible. I didn't think that I could ever do this, and yet here I am. And I, learn new shit about myself every day. So I gotta put this down. So give me just a moment. Whoa. Woo. So let's see. Ooh. I don't know if you can really tell. Maybe that's not super impressive, but yep, there we go. There's that rear delt. Hi. I don't know why I'm doing that. You can't even see my shoulders that way, so I'll do it this way. And I still don't even think I'm doing it right, but that's okay. And you can't even hear me, so I'll have to turn this up, but I don't really know how people flex their shoulders, but nice. I'm liking that. Ooh. That's because it's fun. But yeah, so I'm liking the little community that we have next door. I love seeing people, go after their goals despite their preconceived notions of whether or not they could do it or not. And the naysayers, because people are always going to hate. And normally the people that hate the most are the people that wish that they were doing what you're doing. But for some reason, one reason or another, they just can't seem to get it. But anybody else that's been on that journey, they'll support you. And just personally, I just have no time for that. But people who want to drag others down, what kind of, you're just going to absorb all that. One thing that I really took to heart, and this bothered me for a while, but there's a saying that, I'm fucking can't do this, but but you are the 5 people that you surround yourself with. And another one that's true, and this goes especially, this is helpful when, with relationships, but birds of a feather flock together. So if you meet somebody and all their friends are, like to gossip, drag people down, or poke fun at people, or really anything that you don't want, if that person is friends with those people, there's a pretty high likelihood that they're like that too. Even if we want to pedestalize them and act like they're not, Chances are they are. Because if they weren't, then they probably wouldn't be fucking with those people. You know? And your vibe will attract your tribe. So be very careful who you spend your time around. You know, be very, there's a fucking fly went in my ear. But be careful who you spend your time around, and be careful with the energy that you put out, because the universe will give that back to you tenfold. So, yeah, that's really all I got for today. Thank you for watching. If you stayed through the whole thing, even if you clicked on it and watched a little bit, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it all, really. I mean, the fact that even anybody watches this is pretty cool, because, you know, I'm just a regular ass dude just making videos on YouTube. But, yeah, so stay beautiful, and remember, you are loved. I'll see you in the next one.